the king from the Monday.
Yeah.
So, I'm under a little bit of pressure because him tell me what he want to hear from me. So I'm thinking myself, when I give them, Stephen, kids, I nobody blood clot. I love you. I love you. I love you. But that is a part of what I have come here to speak about. My name is Stephen Styles Cobb. Thank y'all for coming out. Give it up for everybody who has performed. For the performance. I love to go in the juice, in the meat and grits and potatoes of the event. I don't like to go top, and I don't like to go all the way at the bottom. I like to get right in the middle, right in the juice. I'm in the gravy of the event. It's beautiful.
The gravy.
Because I get to feel everybody's energy. Anubis set it off beautifully. I was like, oh, motivated. Oh, every time I hear her, it motivates me, because we're artists. So it's like, I want to incorporate that passion. I want to put that somewhere now that I know how to navigate my power. So I've come here, I'm a motivational speaker, I'm a freestyle performer. You're gonna get a little bit of my personality. That is my grandmother and a little bit of my lineage. Where I listen to right there, someone may come out there, And when I come here, this is Stephen, this is why I'm creating myself to be. But every now and then the grandma pop up in my body. And when that happens, I know I am on point. I know I'm doing right. No matter how the accent come out, I know I am doing properly and I'm being okay. Okay? I have come to talk about God energy, my friends. Source energy. It gets me so high because I'm walking in it and I see it for everybody. I got a download. Wow. Wow. 2 people. So what I do is I jump on the frequency. It's a higher frequency. I meditate. I talk to God daily. It's not the same thing ever. It is always, though, a constant discussion. And by discussion, I mean, I'm just listening. I'm just making myself available. Consistent meditation to receive downloads in your life that will help you progress and help you progress the people around you. As I'm listening, whenever I do these events, you never hear the same thing twice. As I'm listening, I'm getting a download. Source energy, God, the universe, our ancestor, them, whatever you want to call it. But just like you can't see the breath that you're breathing, but it's keeping you alive and giving you all the power that you need. You can't see it though. I call that magic. There's a lot of magic happening and we have access to it. So you access it if you want to, however you use it. But my download came to me, and 2 people mentioned suicide today. And nothing is leisurely because this is our art. So none of it is accidental. It is all purpose. And it's coming from somewhere. This is our art. The download is telling me, Stephen, you have to infuse the people them. There are people out here that don't know that they have the power. That every day that you wake up and you have air in your body, that is access to more than you had before. You don't have to wake up on the same problems or the same negativity that you had from the night before. Give yourself a chance mentally in your thoughts when nobody can see it, no matter what life you lead that they can see. From your mental standpoint, you owe it to yourself to take back your power. Do not release power by way of overthinking and downing yourself and creating your own misery behind your eyes. When you close your eyes, it should be your safest place. They are my safest place now, and I take them with me wherever I go. Because now I see what is behind here in every single person. Because I don't see you as who you have created yourself to be. That's the ego representing the ego, and this is ego, this is just ego, but if my eyes are closed, I don't care about this. So I see y'all on the eyes closed level. I see us in the access that we all have access to. And the power in that. I've accessed this power, and I've talked to people who have accessed this power, and lives have changed tremendously. Because now I'm disciplining myself. I personally speaking from my standpoint, I don't smoke, I don't drink anymore. And I was smoking and drinking this time last year. If I stepped outside and the sun was outside, bitch, I needed an ice cup. Okay? Because just the sun being outside and I could smell the grass did something to me. It was like, ooh, enjoyment. And I'm still thinking from a 19, 20, 21-year-old standpoint because I happen to look that way and hang around that way, so I stay that way. And it's like, oh, bitch, if you don't think 35, your liver is not 17 no more, Steven. You can't be drinking like that, you feel me? Your eyes changing colors and shit. You know your body is changing. So now I'm listening to that higher source. Again, back to the download. We have that power. And nobody should be in any type of depression, sadness, stress. These are indicators that we are far away from the joy in our life. And now we have to refocus. Many of us don't know the tools or techniques that can keep you in a state of tremendous joy. I was gonna cuss, but the baby was like, "You gonna cuss around me? You gonna teach me that?" I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that with the baby. So we have that power. And now walking around in that power, say all of that to say, this time last year, I would have been drunk. This time last year, I would not be speaking to people. This time last year, I was afraid of people. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I was afraid of y'all. Like, you know, because people, it's like, oh, people are dangerous. We get taught that. And then if you look at your life as a receipt, it's like, nobody ain't never run up on me if I ain't do nothing. You feel me? If you look at your life as a receipt, now everything changes. If you ignore the noise, you're like, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that. All is well. I am breathing. I'm still cute. Every day I wake up, I look better. I'm getting younger. It's what I make it. There's a thing called affirmations. Oh, there's this breathing technique in meditation. What's meditation? Oh, it's not stopping my thought. It's working and knowing my thought. And then you come outside and you're singing to the people. You're like, hi, y'all. Oh, you got eyes too. Look at you with your eyes. Are you on track though? Are we happy? Oh, you're not happy? Oh, bills, children, stress, cheating, husband, all of that. Anxiety, insecurity. Ha! Speak to yourself in the mirror. Talk to yourself. You're not crazy if you talk to yourself, because you know who hears you? Source energy, that thing that's working on behalf of you. Every day there are what we call here, we call them coincidences. But every day is a damn coincidence for me. And it's not a coincidence. I now see them as confirmation that there's something outside of my head that can hear my thoughts and move on behalf of my thoughts. My angry thoughts also get acknowledged. And all of that energy also comes to me. So now I know it is up to me and my point of focus. I have to drop that word. Nobody should be in any type of depression that's going to lead to a little bit of a cutting or a little bit of a not here anymore type of thought. We are in the land of our creation. Magic. From your thought, from your standpoint of what you're looking at. I don't look at anybody who's going to harm me. I don't think about that stuff anymore. Now I leave my house knowing, oh, I am more than protected. I'm safe. So I don't even have to do work. I just have to watch where I'm going. All is well. Nothing is ever going to come to me. It's a land of my creation. And I remember thinking otherwise and having otherwise. And in the little bit of time that I have shifted my thought, I have been able to transform my reality, transform my bank account, transform my way of living, transform all of my access by just silencing my mind, breathing a little bit, and looking at things very differently. Oh my goodness. And also incorporating each and every individual that I encounter and each and every circumstance that I am in. This is what you're going to have to do. I'm just saying, to put that out there for people who would be in that type of situation where stress, there should be no stress here. So I'm saying all of that to say that download came to me. It was like, Stephen, wait 2 times. And I said, okay, I have to say it because it's up to me to get these things, speak them confidently because I know what's happening. I know the transaction of my mind that is happening. And you all know as well. You have your own connection. It's beautiful. We all get our downloads daily. Something said go right, and when I went right, I found the $5. Or something said go to work early, and when I went to work early, I avoided that crash. Or something said, yes, something is guiding us, and we have access to that. And when you tell the babies that, when you tell the children that, you can actually do anything that you want to do, it manifests for them. If I was doing this work from 13, all of my conscious years basically, I would be a millionaire and I would be helping billions of people. Because the more money you get, the more access you get, the more you want to help. because you see oneness. I am you in a different form. You are me in a different form. And we spread love. We actually do love. I have a Why Not Help campaign. It's every time I get a microphone, every time I get any type of platform, I have to tell people we have to help each other. So whenever you see homeless people, whenever you see people without, whether you have $1.50, give it to them. Don't ask in your mind, again, go back to doing the work on behalf of yourself. Don't ask in your mind, what are they doing with this? I wonder if they need this. Shouldn't they get a job? You don't like going to your job. Why don't you just be blessed in your abundance and give unconditionally? Unconditionally means I give it to you, I don't care, I might do my business, I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh yeah, I don't care because I'm happy. Anything. Oh, let me tell you about my business. Is it bad? Bitch, I don't care. I'm happy. Okay? And then you just stay happy because you only care about your joy now. You see that that's what gets you your blessings. So I share that with you all. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of a skinny boo boo down. Oh! Because the microphone working up. And I have multiple personalities I want to introduce you to. So after that one, I come back over yourself to my grandmama. And then, because she was singing a song, and I went to an opera show yesterday. Okay. And they were so good. Don't you know they were inspiring? I was like, ooh, should I incorporate this tune? God said, well, if you want to. I said, you know I am going to. Because I am very much a fool. And I am coming straight to you. Thank you for listening. I hear my voice, it is ringing. Strong and smooth and ooh. Look at the birds. I love you.